He saw this flurry of activity. Like, ugh! It terrified him. And he said, I'll come back later. I said, no, come back tomorrow. I will come to get you later. No, tomorrow. And he would leave. I would case the hotel lobby to make sure he wasn't following me. And then I would do what I went to Iran to do. Walk the streets, stick my hand out, and meet people. And I would go into stores where men hang out, and eventually men would come up, where are you from? I say, I'm from America. Silence in the store. You're from where? I'm from America. And like, are you here alone? I said, yeah. My friend, why are you here? I said, I'm here to meet you. My name's Henry. What's happening? And within 5 minutes, meet my nephew. Hey, nephew, meet my uncle. I meet everyone. We're hanging out. We're funny. We're having a good time. And I always would ask, what do you think of America? People fall over themselves. I love America. I love America. You guys are great. Don't kill us. I go, well, if it were up to me, no one would be dying from anything but ecstasy and old age. While getting laid. Something like that. Because if you give most people a choice, World War III or sleeping 3 extra hours on Sunday, people go like, oh, I'll go for the sleep. You know what I mean? War or pizza. Pizza, you know what I mean? And so I did this for quite a while in Iran. I came back to America and found out that I was now a person of interest. People at airports wanted to have a word with me. This only made me more interested. I was taken into rooms. Why'd you go to this country? Because I'm curious. Why are you curious? Why are you curious that I'm curious? We're watching you. Well, keep watching, because it's going to get better and better. And so... And then my president started rattling his sabers at Syria. Went right to Syria, walked the burning streets of Damascus, where by 2 in the afternoon, people are looking at you from air-conditioned shops like, why is that man walking around in 135-degree street temperature? I was barking mad at the sun, so happy to be there. I went from there to Beirut, Lebanon, because the word Beirut, when I was growing up in the 70s, the word Beirut was used to denote bedlam or chaos or danger. Don't go there, it's like Beirut. What's like Beirut? Going downtown is like Beirut. What do you know about Beirut? Beirut's a fucked up country in Africa. And so that's when I knew I had to go, because this country, some of us, not all of us, some of us suffer from not having enough information. And so I went to Beirut. I hopped into a cab. I made friends with the cab driver. His name was Sammy. We became pals. I said, Sammy, tomorrow you pick me up. We drive all over the place and you show me the version of the country you want me to see. And so I said, okay. And so the next day we get together, we drive all over the place. And at one point he says, Henry, my good friend. I said, yes. He said, come to my home, meet my family, have coffee. I went and hung out with his wonderful family. His kids were terrified of me. But we had Lebanese coffee and fruit all afternoon. These are the experiences that I've had when I go abroad. Does not make me an expert on any of these regions. It just makes me see that we can all get along, and that all this antagonism, all this be afraid of everything, is bullshit. It is nothing but a scam. It's a scam. And like many of you, I was in that very long line of burning automobiles getting here today. I was in the 2 hours to get here from LA. Many of you come from Los Angeles. Okay. You will find this very interesting. About 5 hours ago, I drove past the Hollywood Palladium. There's a line down the street. New Kids on the Block are playing tonight. Aren't you glad you're here? Fans, they've got them. So anyway, I came back from Syria, back to America, to my wonderful America. I was taken into a room, I was interrogated, and since then, I've been having really interesting times at the airport. The airport I leave to go into the world quite often is Los Angeles International. All of you have been there. And I was there a few months ago. I go through the metal detector. Immediately, I'm surrounded by TSA men. Come with us. So I meekly comply. Put your bag down. I put my bag down, and the man, as he puts on blue gloves, He says, I have to give you, I have to give you a pat down, but I'm warning you, this will be a little bit more intensive. And I see a blue rubber glove. And I said, are you? He said, no, nothing like that. You men, you will become 30-something, 40-something. Soon there'll be a little addition to your doctor's appointment. You'll start walking out of the doctor's office and the doctor will say, where do you think you're going? You're like, I'm gonna go to the parking garage. He'll say no, as he puts on a glove and loops up his index finger. And he'll say, grab some table. And whenever my doctor does that, it is possibly the longest inhalation I ever take. And he's funny, he has this great Borscht Belt humor. He says, grab some table. And so I do, and he goes right in, and like, it's incredible. Like, wow, what? I never knew I had such feeling there. And then he pulls out. Wow, I just said pulls out. Anyway, I always try and regain some dignity. So I try and make a joke, like, this is nothing. Some man, reaching his hand up my ass means nothing to me. Ha ha ha. So I'll try and make a joke. And the last time he did that, I said, what, no goodnight kiss? And he said, no, but next time I'll take you to a movie. Get out of my office. Funny. So, the TSA man gloves up. I go, what are you going to do? He said, assume the position. So I make the sign of the cross. And as he apologizes for what he's doing, he looks for Al-Qaeda in my shoulders. He tries to root out Hamas operatives in my armpits. And I'm kind of a numb adult, and I did not think these zones of my body were ticklish since summer camp in 3rd grade. And so he's looking for, Hezbollah, kneading my man boobs. And it's amazing to be like, whoa, and just trying to keep it together. And so the whole time, sorry, I really don't like to do this. It's really not the thing I'm really trained to do, but and I'm just, I know it's security. It's so important. And so he's working his way down, and I'm wondering, is he going to? It's amazing to have a uniformed man on one knee with blue gloves fondling your testicles. It's incredible.